friends, I'm Yoshiller, and welcome back to some more of my Pokémon Scarlet walkthrough. In the previous part, I became acquainted with the Elite Four members of the Blueberry Academy, and now I have to take them all on. Although they say they're Elite Four members, but each of them is in a different location of the Blueberry Academy, and each of them has a different challenge that they want me to accomplish before I can even battle them. So doesn't that technically make them more like gym leaders than actual Elite Four members? I digress. The title matters not. Either way, I'm gonna take them all down starting in this part, and this is the team that I intend to use to do so. These 6 Pokemon come from the different walkthroughs and series that I've recorded for my channel, and so I plan to rotate these Pokemon out every couple of parts or so to add some variety and some contrast to this series, but this is the team that I intend to use today. Haxorus, Jolteon, Bayleaf, Hawlucha, Weavile, and Tinkaton. There we go. So I guess I'm already kind of facing in the direction. Let's go ahead and see where I'm going. So I gotta go this way. All right. That I can do. We're gonna start by going to the lower left region here in the terrarium, and then I'm gonna go ahead and make myself around in a clockwise pattern. So kicking things off, here we are in the Canyon Biome. Now, I did explore this place a little bit previously because I was able to go ahead and catch some of the Pokemon that are already here. So with any luck, I won't be doing a whole lot of Pokemon catching in this part. I'll be doing a whole lot of item picking upping, and I'll be doing a whole lot of battling. Although I didn't really want to battle a deerling, but I guess this is a good warm-up for Haxorus. All right, Haxorus, you want to destroy this deer? Go for it. Crunch it. I do still have False Swipe on this Haxorus in case I do wish to catch something Energy Ball. Well, Haxorus should resist that. Yeah, Dragon-type Pokemon, for as offensive as they look, they're quite defensive Pokemon. And when I say offensive, I don't mean that they offend someone. I mean, maybe some Pokemon offend people by their designs, I don't know. But Dragon-typing is very, very defensive. That's why Pokemon like Goodra are so good. All right, did you want to battle? I'm willing to battle you. And everything here is a double battle, right? So let's go ahead and send out Haxorus and whoever was second in my party. I think Jolteon. Let's get it! All right, Harry the student, I'm ready for you. If you're ready, I'm ready. Fracture and Graveler. Well, Fracture is like a smaller Haxorus, so I've got no worries about taking that on. Jolteon can have some problems dealing with both of these because they'll both resist Jolteon, but I'm not super worried. If I just go straight for the Outrage, and then I go... I'll copycat something. I'll copy oh, right, Jolteon's the fastest thing on the field, never mind. Okay, well in that case, there you go, Outrage immediately targeted the Fracture, that should be a one-hit KO. Awesome job, Haxorus. Yeah, that's the downside of Outrage. You don't really get to determine who it targets, unless there's only one Pokemon remaining. Then you kind of get to determine it from there. There we go, level up for the both of them. I was afraid that was gonna happen. No worries, Jolteon. That was due to my own stupidity. We'll get you on a better battle in due time. All right, so we'll go ahead and send in... We can do Hawlucha. Even though this Graveler is an Alolan Graveler and would be part Electric type, therefore being super effective toward my Hawlucha, I think giving Hawlucha a chance to get another win would be beneficial. So let's go ahead and just go straight for the high jump kick. Now, as long as this doesn't miss... Of course it freaking missed! Of course it missed! It has like a 10% chance to miss and it missed! Well, maybe this Outrage will still take out the Graveler. Not quite. Yeah, Graveler has more of a defense than Fracture does. The whole Haxorus Fracture line is known for its offense. Doggone it, are you freaking kidding me? Oh my god. You might say, Yoshiller, you jinxed it, and maybe I did, but my luck is always terrible in this. If a move only has a 10% chance to miss, it's gonna miss every time. All right, Bayleaf, you go in. You're my ace, and I know you can take it out from here. It's just, are you gonna outspeed the Haxorus? Who's gonna take it out first? Let's see, so we can do Outrage, boom. And then we can just do Giga Drain. It's not that big of a deal. All right, and then watch, are you gonna hit yourself in confusion? How bad is my luck today? Folks, I'm not buying a lottery ticket today. All right, I'm not buying a lottery ticket. I'm not I'm not doing any sort of anything that involves probability, all right? Today I'm playing it safe. I'm sticking to the paths that I know. Golly! Now I gotta go back and heal. That dude should not have taken out two of my Pokemon. Now the Jolteon going down, that's on me. I wasn't thinking that Jolteon was gonna be the fastest thing there, whatever. Also, I really took a step back so I can battle you, huh? Well, thankfully it's not like the healing station is very far, but it's a setback. It's a setback, darn it. This entire video was just supposed to be me doing Elite Four stuff, and I was like, okay, I'll do one quick warm-up battle. Well, I don't know if that warmed me up or made me heated, technically, but we'll take what we can get, right? Let's go ahead and heal my Pokemon. Then I'll go back to the Canyon Biome, and then I'll stop messing around. Then I'll go and actually battle that Elite Four member, because that's what this video is all about. But hey, if you folks are tired of me messing around, if you're tired of me watching my Pokemon faint and then me running back to the healing station so I can heal them all up, well, that's what the timestamps in the description are for. That's why they're there. And also, I wanted to grab this because I saw it on the way up to me healing. What is this? Protein! Yep, proteins are good. They boost your attack stat. They are also good for your muscle growth in real life. All right, shall I expedite this process? Let me grab this, and then expedite I shall. Wow, this place is full of Everstones. I could have Bayleaf hold one of those so I don't have to press the B button every time she tries to evolve. But I like her holding the Eviolite because it makes her into quite a bulky Pokemon. Her holding the Eviolite gives her better defense stats than if she were a Meganium, because her defense stat is 80. Whoa, just a wild Scizor, really? That's hype as heck. It's a shame I already have a Scizor. I mean, it's not a shame, I love my Scizor. But all right, I mean, I could, let's see here. Give me one moment, would you? I could, like, grind this out. Let's see, will it give me Scyther stuff or Scizor stuff? And if I see a shiny Scizor, I'll just take it. No, it looks like it's gonna count as Scyther claws, which is fine. Oh, all right. I mean, do I have a Park Ball on hand? Because then I'll just catch another Scizor. Let's see. Well, this one's a girl. Not that I'm sexist, but the Scizor I've historically used over the years was a boy. I'll use Scizor in a future video. Otherwise, Iron Defense, oh good. I mean, if I wanted to catch another Scizor, I could. It's never been easier. Scizor was always a pain to get, and then they made it easier because now you can catch it in raid battles and whatnot, but still, this is kind of hype. All right, Iron Head, nah, decent damage, but that was also a critical hit, so I'm not super worried. All right, finish it off, Tinkaton, thank you. Once again, I'm just getting distracted. It's just when I do these swarms, it's the highest odds I have for getting a shiny Pokemon, so I figured I had to come and check. But I don't have a Sport Ball or a Safari Ball. Oh, but I am getting BP for doing it, so I mean, that much is nice. All right. Tell you what then, if this one's a boy, I might consider catching it. Let me see. This one's also a girl. All right, well, I've got enough Goyles on the team in the sense that I have Bayleaf and Tinkaton with me right now, but you having Iron Defense is an interesting move. There is a way to run a bulky Scizor with Roost, unless I'm assuming it still learns Roost in this game. They really changed the movesets of Pokemon around. But Scizor is fun because you can run it offensively. Yeah, see, there's the Swords Dance. You can also give it agility. You can really make Scizor work in a variety of ways, and Bug Steel typing is pretty fascinating typing. Scizor really is the best Bug-type Pokemon, unless you count Volcarona. But I think Scizor is better. There you go, catch one Poison-type Pokemon? Not yet. I got a Quick Ball, that's nice. Okay. Well, then Tinkaton, why don't you just go auto-battle that Scizor? It doesn't look like any of these are shiny. I'm pretty sure it has a pretty distinctive shiny. It's just nice to see a bunch of Scizor running around. Like, that wasn't a thing in previous Pokemon games. I mean, I remember it was a big deal that you could catch a wild Steelix in Generation 4. That was a big deal, but even then, catching Scizor was still a pain. Scyther was not part of the Gen 4 Pokedex, and you still had to trade it with a Metal Coat in order to get it, and you only got the one Metal Coat unless you got another one by catching a wild Magnemite. And I've done that! I did that when I was trying to complete Pokemon Stadium 2, that video will come out someday, but I did hunt down wild Magnemite so that I could get a Metal Coat, so that I could evolve a Scyther into a Scizor. And now you can just catch one. Alright, what do we got here? This one's a boy. I mean, I already have a bunch of Scizor, but I suppose I could catch another one in case I want to rotate that one onto the team later on. All right, I'll tell you what, I'll catch one more. Let's see. Oh, well, you just used Iron Defense, right? So I should be able to use Knockoff and you'll survive. There you go. Yeah. Okay, Iron Head. Well, you didn't go for Swords Dance, but you are dealing a decent number to my Tinkaton. Don't worry, Tink. We're gonna try and catch it. What's a nice ball that I can catch you in? Another heavy ball? I mean, I suppose I could. This would be the one. I mean, or a friend ball. I have a spare now. Let me see. Because the Scizor I use on my team was caught in a sport ball from the bug catching contest in Pokemon Gold and Silver and Pokemon Heart Gold and Soul Silver. But I have been using other Scizor for raid battles. Since I don't have access to a sport ball right now, we'll go ahead and try the heavy ball. Now, I only have the one, so I'm really hoping that this just works and that I can move on with my life. Oh, it looks like a critical capture. Boom, baby! Using the one heavy ball seems nice here. Thank you. Well, that'll do, and then that gives Jolteon enough experience to level up to level 67. Well, that's perfect. That's great. All right, this Pokemon's pincers, which contain steel, can crush any hard object they get a hold of. Now, Scizor is not a Pokemon that is newly available because of the Blueberry Academy. It's just wandering in the wild right here, and that's just, I don't know, so fascinating to me. If they're all gonna strike me down in a second. All right, maybe I should get a move on from here, okay? Folks, I caught an extra Scizor. That's more than I thought I was gonna do. Doggone it, though. I was supposed to be, oh my God. Yeah, I love Scizor. If it was any other Pokemon, I wouldn't be doing these swarms right now. I mean, I don't know. It's the fact that it's a Pokemon that I've obtained already that's caught my interest, but I specifically really, really like Scizor. Always one of my favorite Pokemon. It also helps that it is a fantastic Pokemon and it is the best bug-type Pokemon competitively, besides maybe Volcarona. But you know, here I am. I got caught by another distraction again. You know, that's what this game's all about, is getting distracted. That's what they wanted, right? They wanted it to be open world. Well, this is open world. Now I'm in a part of the world that has a bunch of Scizor in it. You know, no other Pokemon game had that. All right. I suppose I should get a move on. It's just wishful thinking that a shiny Scizor is going to show up. And, you know, I even went and used my Heavy Ball on a Scizor. I didn't think I was going to do that. And the downside of actually fighting all these Scizor, besides adding to the overall time length of this video, is that now I'm gaining so much experience per Scizor defeat that now all my other Pokemon are gaining experience, and now they're going to be super high leveled, and now the rest of the game's going to be super easy. And that's kind of the reason why I'm rotating out my Pokemon. I mean, I'm rotating them out for footage variety and to give my other Pokemon a chance to use Pokemon that I haven't used in years. There's always that, but also, what fun would it be if I went through this entire game with level 100 Pokemon? And a lot of my Scarlet, or in fact, almost all of my Scarlet Violet Pokemon are already level 100 because I've been using them competitively. So I went and EV trained them and bottle capped their stats and whatnot. So I thought rotating other Pokemon into my team would help with that. But see, now I'm KOing so many Pokemon and they're giving off so much experience that my Pokemon are easily reaching level 70, level 80, which I suppose is fine because they've been getting their butts kicked from some of these trainer battles anyway. But I don't want to be too high leveled because what would be the fun in that? I'm just appreciating the fact that there's freaking wild Scizor. This would be horrifying in real life, but this is really cool here. And I don't recall if they give off attack EVs or defense EVs, but I'm pretty sure it's one or the other. And either way, my Pokemon are completely EV trained, but if you needed more EVs, well, then this would be the place to go to. And also, I'm kind of stalling with the hopes that a shiny Scizor will show up because it'll be super noticeable. It'll be green. Ooh, almost a one-hit KO. This might KO you. Oh no, you took it like a pro, take it done. All right, I'll go ahead and heal you after this battle. All right, and then we'll go ahead and knock off this. And then because this isn't an auto battle, I'll actually get more experience for doing this one. All right. Well, if I ever need Scyther Claws for something, I'll be set to go for a while. Here, let's go ahead and heal you up. Let's go ahead and do like 4 more. All right, 4 more. All right, so 1 right there. Okay, 1. Okay. It's a bit of a shame that they got rid of that shiny sparkle sound effect from Pokemon Legends Arceus. I really liked that. The first day I played Pokemon Legends Arceus, I found a full odds shiny alpha Pokemon, and you would not believe the adrenaline spike I had when I heard that little shiny jingle. Oh, hang on. Little jingles go such a long way, man. Also, that's 4, right? That's 4 Scizor. None of them around here are gonna be shiny. It just helps to get a shiny Scizor because it's, you know, if I want to have a complete shiny living dex one day, this allows me to skip the step of having to evolve a shiny Scyther into one, because I could always breed a Scyther and then trade it with a metal coat. And I can get more metal coats. I know they sell them at the little store at the Blueberry Academy, so they really have made it easier to get a Scizor. Okay, otherwise that's way more than 4 Scizor, okay? I gotta get a move on. I'm supposed to be fighting the Elite Four, and instead I've been going around slaying metal bugs. Okay, I'm gonna get this one up here, or there's these 2 up here because they're stragglers. Instead I've been going around slaying these metal bugs. I like them though. I like Scizor, in case you couldn't tell. I'll be battling with one in a future part, just not on this one. All right, we good? I mean, you guys saw me use them in raid battles and whatnot. All right, I think we're good. If I don't turn around, I'm gonna wind up KOing all of them. So let's leave them alone. They were not meant to be shiny. I lucked out getting shiny Milcery a couple parts ago. Ooh, Dawnstone. That's handy to get. And here, we can go ahead and take out this Graveler real quickly. All right, take that out. And then I'm supposed to be making my way toward the flag. I'm like just full on not doing that. So here, let's head up here. Boom, up and over. All right, and I'll grab the items along the way. Don't get me wrong. Here, I'll take some of that. Oh, another Dawnstone. Wow, see, Dawnstones and Duskstones Those are always weird evolutionary items to me, and they're always kind of tricky to obtain. I don't remember how to get them in older Pokemon games. You just kind of like get the one, right? But otherwise, here I am. I have it. So if I got to evolve a Murkrow into a Honchkrow, I can do that. But I did that already. That was back in the regular Pokemon Scarlet Pokedex, but whatever. What if you're just booting up Pokemon Scarlet now? Well, now you have access to those items. Ooh, now we do have an abundance of new Pokemon that I could try to catch. Why don't we start with... Oh, no, actually, that's the only one that I haven't caught yet, huh? Well, let's go ahead and catch it! Hello, Chinchou! Chinchou is a water electric type Pokemon, so kind of novel for its typing alone. It can have water absorb or volt absorb for its ability, so you can determine which ability you want to have to make your Chinchou and eventually its evolution more defensive. Most people go for volt absorb because it's normally neutral against electric, whereas you full on resist water, but water is the more popular typing anyway, so you can really go with either option. Either way, that's kind of where its strengths end. I don't really think it has any spectacular stats anywhere else. I also don't know if a Fake Out is going to KO it, but we're going to go ahead and see. Wow, it's barely alive, but that makes it perfect. There we go. Who needs False Swipe when I've got Fake Out and a Dive Ball? Here we are. And I'm going to toss the ball with my left hand for good luck, huzzah! Otherwise, I don't intend to catch too many Pokemon in this part. I do want to primarily focus it on the Elite Four battle. You know, contrary to how this video's gone so far, that is supposed to be the focus of this video. But it doesn't seem like I'm going to be catching too many Pokemon in this area anyway, because the other Pokemon in the background are Alomomola and Seadra, which are two Pokemon that I've already obtained. It lives in ocean depth beyond the reach of sunlight. It flashes lights on its antenna to communicate with others of its kind. There you go, this water electric type Pokemon is going to the boxes! Huzzah! Get ready to match that B button for Bayleaf. Yeah, see, this is what I meant when I said earlier, oh, if I just had Bayleaf hold an Everstone, I wouldn't have to be doing this, but Bayleaf's gonna be rotated out of my party in a part or two, and her having the Eviolite actually makes her way, way more useful in battle, because she already has defensive stats, so stacking her with the Eviolite makes her really, really bulky and obnoxious, especially since you can learn Leech Seed and Giga Drain. I used to compete with Bayleaf, okay? I tried to make it work. So many people will tell you that competitively the Chikorita line is the worst. I think that used to go to the Piplup line. Piplup? God, I can't even speak today. Because I was trying to say Piplup and its evolution Prinplup. Now, people used to say that Piplup was probably the worst line to use competitively because Meganium at least had a niche as a screen setter. But nowadays... Do I have Skarmory? Let me catch that real quickly, then I can continue this rant. Skarmory! One of the best defensive Pokemon around. I'll talk about Skarmory in a moment. But people used to say that Piplup was the worst starter Pokemon, but then they actually gave it a buff in the form of a new ability, and I think they gave it better moves as well. So now, the Piplup line's pretty good, and Meganium's pretty bad. But I actually used to go to tournaments with Bayleaf holding an Eviolite, and I actually took games off of top players. Not full sets, but games nonetheless. And that should still stand for something. Anyway, Skarmory here, a steel flying type Pokemon, historically just a fantastic defensive Pokemon to use. It's very bulky physically, it can't get hit by ground type moves because it's flying type. Now, obviously it will crumble at the hands of fire and electric type Pokemon, but that's when you just switch out anyway. It's primarily known for setting up spikes and Stealth Rock, while also having Sturdy for its ability, so no matter what, it's going to get one of those moves off because it won't take it down in one hit. In any case, I'm going to try to Quick Ball it. We'll do this. I'm glad Skarmory's here. I mean, I both am and am not glad Skarmory's here. Skarmory, I think, was also in Sword and Shield. Oh, okay, you're not one for Quick Balls. Got it. You are Brave Birding me. You're not super well known for your physical attack. You're just bulky. Okay, you want to do that? Can I still use Fake Out on this turn? Because I technically have an attack. No, okay, because a turn has passed in this battle. I don't know why I thought that. Here I am, bragging about the fact that I took games off of top players using a Bayleaf, and I can't even remember that you can only use Fake Out on the first turn. Well... If I use Knockoff, will that KO you? You're pretty defensive, but I am also like 30 levels higher. Okay, no, we're good, we're good. Spikes, there it is! There's the move you're known for. It's not your signature move, you're just known for it. All right, well, let's not mess around. Let's go ahead and go straight for the Ultra Ball. Let's get it. I already used my Heavy Ball on that Scizor earlier. Golly, were you always this difficult to catch? The only other time I recall having to catch a Skarmory was back in Pokemon Coliseum. And I think it was tricky there too. That's just also because Pokemon Coliseum's a tricky game to play. That is not a beginner-friendly game. However, I would say that if you folks like Pokemon Scarlet and Violet and the fact that every battle's a double battle, you might actually like Pokemon Coliseum, because every battle's a double battle there. Just about, anyway. Okay. Well, you did some recoil damage to yourself, so you lost a little bit of health, which means the odds of me catching you have gone up ever so slightly. It is very, very slight, but it's greater than a 0% chance. Wow, this Ultra Ball is not even shaking. What a time sink. This whole video has just been time sink after time sink. Now, I am hesitant to attack you again, although you probably could survive it. Let's see. 65. This is 90, but you resist it, so this would also be 45. But I would get same type of attack bonus. You might survive. Let's go ahead and give it a try. Ooh, okay, don't use Brave Bird. Don't use Brave Bird. Okay, here we go. Now we're talking. And then after this, I gotta get Tinkaton out of the first slot in my party. All right, let's go ahead and spin the camera around so we can actually see what we're catching here. There. With your health that low, you may very well be at 1 or 2 HP. I gotta check afterward. Oh my god, really? And it's still not even shake. What do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? I don't know what else I could have done. All right. I can't switch into Haxorus and start using False Swipe on this thing because it just takes itself out with Brave Bird. Golly. Okay, you know what then? Here's what I could do. We're gonna send Jolteon in on it. There you go. All right. We're gonna paralyze this thing. Let me do what I should have done from the get-go. All right. We're gonna paralyze it. There. Boom. That'll increase my odds. And then I know you have Sturdy, or you cannot have Sturdy, but I feel like it's pretty safe to assume that you do have Sturdy. Well, it doesn't matter now. I was gonna strike you with Thunderbolt, but it doesn't matter, because now it's probably gonna KO you. If I go for Hyper Beam, that won't KO you. Let's go, Jolteon! Let's go! There we go. There you go. That'll sound. Okay, well that lowers my special defense. You're using physical attacks. I guess that would be getting a double battle, which is what all the battles here are, but that's not very good for Skarmory as a whole. Even if you could learn special moves, Skarmory's not really meant for attacking. It's meant for taking the hits. All right, here, you wanna take this hit? Take this Ultra Ball. If this Ultra Ball doesn't work, then maybe I'll switch over to a different type of ball. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Thank you, it was the paralysis that made a difference, apparently. Huzzah! Great, glad that that's over. Now I never have to worry about catching Skarmory again. And there, now Jolteon's level 70. So hopefully Jolt here will be able to start taking some hits. All right, I think I'm all trained and prepared to take on the Elite Four member now. Its sturdy, heavy-looking iron body is actually thin and light, so it can fly at speeds over 180 miles per hour. Great. To the boxes with you. I was really hoping I could have caught that other Skarmory, though, so I could have seen if it was actually at 1 HP coincidentally or not. But all right, shall we do this? So I don't really want Tinkaton at the top of the party. We can go ahead and put Weavile at the front, though. I'm fine. Well, yeah, let's go ahead and put Weavile and Hawlucha at the front. Those are my 2 Pokemon from Pokemon Y. We can put them up there for a little bit. Here we go, boom. You can grab this. Woo, 19 Fire Terra Shards. And hey, would you look at that, a regular Scyther. All right, well, just for good luck, go get it. Weavile, you missed, buddy. Go get it. All right, boom. We be gliding. All right, but otherwise, it looks like I've caught a fair share of stuff here. I mean, yeah, there's Magnemite. I caught Magnemite back in Paldea, because I remember I caught it on that icy mountain on the way to the Ice-type gym leader. I don't remember the names of cities or anything anymore. I do too much with my time, so to remember all this stuff is a bit tricky for me. But it looks like I'm about to reach my destination. So, let's go ahead and drop down over here. All right, 14 Ice Terra Shards. Well, I mean, the only Pokemon I'd ever want to terrestrialize into an Ice-type Pokemon would be a Pokemon that's already Ice-type. Let me see what Terra-type Weavile even has. It's Dark. Yeah, I mean, that's probably better. Dark, Fighting, Grass, Dragon, Electric, and Steel. That's probably how it's gotta be. I mean, Tinkaton would probably be better if it was terrestrialized into Fairy-type. It just, Steel Terra-typing makes her Gigaton Hammer really hit like a truck. Fairy-typing, though, would remove her weaknesses to Fire and Ground, which are her only 2 weaknesses. But whatever. All right, so I guess I'm where I need to be. We're at the Canyon Plaza of the terrarium. All right, talk to me for the Elite Trial. Is this it? This is just the trial? Just talk to you? All right. Welcome to the Canyon Plaza. We're the team that supports Amarys of the Elite Four. And you're Yoshiller, right? One of the BB League challengers? That's me. You need to hand over 50 BP if you want to take on the Elite Trial here. Are you willing to pay? Oh, I'm ready to pay. I'm paying up and I'll make you pay afterward. There you go. Well, maybe it's a good thing that I fought all those Scizor earlier because I had to get some extra BP anyway. Thank you very much. Duly received and noted. Now here she comes, our very own Amarys. Yoshiller, yes? As you see, I'm present and ready for your trial. A change of location is required. Come, why is a change of location required? Why even start the trial here? Why don't I just meet you at the location? Is it just because this is the only convenient location to set up a little shop here so you can take my BP? Is that all it is? Whatever. You want to fight in the open? I can do that. The decision to allow you to take on the League was irregular, an exception among exceptions. I was against it, as you know, but the Academy allowed it, and their ruling is absolute. Therefore, I will carry out my duty as a member of the Elite Four as flawlessly as I always do. The Elite Trial device starts right here. I call my challenge the Flying Time Trial. Aren't you Steel type? Is the idea that you're going to use a Skarmory against me because it's a Steel and Flying type? Because it would be fitting given the fact that I just caught one before I went and talked to you. You will need to fly around the skies of the terrarium while riding a Pokemon. Reach the goal within the prescribed time and you will pass the trial. Okay, do I have to fly around on the same thing I've been riding around throughout here? Can I take my Dragonite out of my PC boxes and fly on a Dragonite? Or do I gotta fly around on Koraidon? Fly through the Magnemite rings and extra time will be added to the countdown. I recommend you go through as many rings as possible as you fly toward the goal. Can you verify that you are ready and willing to take on my Flying Time trial? I'm ready, fly through the rings. Simple enough. I did play Superman 64 back in the day, so I know how to fly through rings. I assume you have a Pokemon to ride on. Please bring it out of its ball. Well, okay, I guess it's gonna be Koraidon. Hello. Yes! Ah, good. With some effort, this Pokemon should be capable of flight. Your name is Agias, correct? This is for you to eat. Yeah, you just happen to have an invisible sandwich on hand? Very good. Well, he likes it, visible or not. Koraidon is brimming with power! What your Agias just consumed is a supplement that enhances a Pokemon's flight capabilities. I prepared it using the leaves of a mysterious plant that was found growing in the terrarium. Your Agias will be able to soar through the skies as it pleases, but only during the duration of the trial. Alright, try to reach the goal within the time limit by flying on Koraidon's back. Passing through Magnemite rings will grant you extra time. You can fly freely in any direction using the left stick. Got it, yep. Fly up to go up, down to go down, so it's not inverted controls. Got it. You have all you need to begin the challenge. I wish you luck. All right, I'm ready to do it. I'm ready to get it on. It'll be nice to have a change of gameplay. This type of thing was not previously in Pokemon unless you count the little challenge in Kitakami, but I wasn't flying around. I was like just running around still. But okay, Elite Trial. This is fun. I commend the Pokemon team for changing up the gameplay, for their determination to take advantage of the opportunities available in front of them. They created an open exploration game. Why not have some challenges that involve open exploration? Oh, my controller's vibrating. Oh, okay, we're moving. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, easy. All right, so alternatively, I can always press the Y button to give up. That's an interesting option, but this seems pretty straightforward. I don't suppose that once this challenge is over, there will be other opportunities for me to come here and do harder variations of the challenge. Can I get BP for repeatedly doing this challenge? Or is this just a one-time deal? I doubt it's a one-time deal because this would otherwise be a lot of programming and designing for something that you only do once, but also wouldn't it be too unlike the Pokemon Company to do something like that as well? They have a lot of things when they put a lot of effort into something and then you can only, experience it the one time without replaying the entirety of the game. Otherwise, yeah. This is very simple and straightforward, and it's certainly a lot easier than the rings in Superman 64, I'll tell you that. I don't know, maybe they'll throw me in for a curveball. Otherwise, is this gonna be the last ring right here? I suppose so. Well, that was pretty simple. But I guess these challenges aren't supposed to be too difficult. There we go! The Elite Trial for taking on the Flying Time trial has been cleared. Now, am I gonna battle you, and are you gonna suddenly start using Flying-type Pokemon, or are you gonna go ahead and start using some Steel-type Pokemon? Or are you gonna go ahead and use a Skarmory? I'm ready for it. I suppose you could also use Corviknight. It's another Steel Flying type Pokemon that's around. That was an impressive display of punctuality. I must admit, it was satisfying to watch you fly. Congratulations, you have cleared my Elite Trial. Now, a change of location is required once again. Come. All right, if you're just gonna automatically take me over there, who am I to complain, right? I'm ready for this. All right, now are we gonna battle? I'm ready to battle. You've earned the right to face me in battle. Do you wish to begin? I do. Let's see what you're made of. Understood. Let's assume our battle positions. You know, maybe I should have started with Jolteon because Jolteon would have Thunder Wave, but whatever. There was one thing I wanted to ask you. It concerns Kieran. What is he to you, Yoshiller? I'm gonna be honest. I don't really know. He could be a pal, he could be a rival, but I don't feel certain answering either one of those. So, you are uncertain. I see. For my part, Kieran is the younger brother of my dear friend, Carmine. Something in him has changed. He is not his usual self. I find this deeply concerning. If possible, I want to be the one to help him. That being the case, I cannot afford to lose. Get ready, Skarmory. You too, Dugtrio. We're finishing this battle right on schedule. And I'm realizing now that Weavile was not the best Pokemon to start this battle with for two reasons. One, Weavile is weak to Steel-type moves, and two, this Weavile doesn't have Fake Out. Weavile is normally my opening Pokemon when I do competitive double battles because it has Fake Out. It's the fastest Fake Out user in the game, and I don't have it on this Weavile because Fake Out is an egg move. Well, I guess we could double down on the Dugtrio. Alright, now is high jump kick actually going to connect this time? I freaking hope so. Let's find out. Double down, okay. Weavile's already down. Okay, yep, I should have just started with Jolteon, but that's okay. Alright, Hawlucha, I really need your high jump kick to connect, alright? Are you freaking kidding me with this? Oh my god, man. Oh my god, now it's getting the Stealth Rock up. Oh, good. Alright. Now, sending in Jolteon isn't even a great idea because that Dugtrio is just going to take it out, but whatever. This is how it has to be, all right? This is just how it has to be. My goodness. All right, let's just go. Yeah, you get hurt by the Stealth Rocks, whatever. Okay, let's not mess around. I mean, okay, I could use Copycat and get Stealth Rock set up on your side. Why don't we go ahead and do that? And then I'm going to high jump kick this friggin' Dugtrio and hopefully take it out in one hit. It's faster! I guess Dugtrio is very fast. Yep, that's the strat. That's an old double battle strategy. That's been around since double battle started. You pair a ground type Pokemon with a flying type Pokemon, and then you use Earthquake. All right, just go get it. And then you have Sturdy, right? Oh, do you not have Sturdy? Okay, well, whatever. Golly, man. All right, you want to do this? Oh, you're just holding a Focus Sash. Got it. You're a bit more tactical than I gave you credit for. Very well. And then that lowers my own speed, which is not good for something like Hawlucha. That doesn't concern me too much. Okay? Fine. You want to do this? Actually, you know what I should be doing? Why don't we take advantage of the fact that Skarmory's super defensive? I'm going to leave that Skarmory in this battle. Sometimes the strategy of double battles is to leave the tanky Pokemon in because you know it's not going to be dealing a whole lot of damage to you. So using moves like Taunt, Torment, Encore, whatever, on a tanky Pokemon and then just leaving it there can be a great benefit to you. So we're going to go ahead and Leech Seed it, and then I'll just Flying Press the Dugtrio because that doesn't have a chance to miss. Oh, that's going to KO Hawlucha though. Alright. I'll be honest, I'm getting kind of bodied. Maybe it was a good idea for me to get... Oh my god. Oh, you'll be fine. I'm not worried about this, Skarmory. It just really sucks that my high jump kick missed. Golly, thank goodness my Leech Seed didn't miss. All right, so I'll be taking care of that at the end of every turn, and that'll slowly wither away on the Skarmory, and now all I really have to do is focus on the Pokemon on the left. That much I can do. All right? Very good. All right. So we'll go ahead and switch into Tinkaton right now. Now, she is a level 100 Pokemon, but she is also neutrally hurt by Steel type, so I actually don't know how well she's going to be able to take this. Okay? So let's go ahead and set up Grassy Terrain, because the Skarmory won't benefit from that, but all my Pokemon at this point will. So Grassy Terrain, and then Fake Out onto you. Okay? Boom. Goodbye, Dugtrio. Very good, very good. Whatever, I'm not super concerned about Tinkaton's speed stat either. Alright, a very smart way to start this battle, Amarys. I respect it. You're still gonna lose to a Bayleaf, a Haxorus, and a Tinkaton. Grassy terrain, very good. There we go, there we go, there we go. Alright, so now I'm gonna heal every turn. I'm ready for this. Whirlwind, onto which Pokemon? Tinkaton, alright, that's fine. Maybe it is for the better that she doesn't stay here. Now the thing with Whirlwind is it actually does work out as an interesting move on Skarmory. Skarmory is supposed to set up spikes and stealth rocks so that every time you switch in a Pokemon you take damage, like you're about to see right here. And then you use Whirlwind to force your opponent to switch out. Well, that's fine. Unless you actually switch your Skarmory out, you are going to keep giving me health through your Leech Seed. This is going to be a bit of a long battle because we're going to have to deal with every turn ending with all my Pokemon getting their health restored. But I think it should make for a pretty interesting battle. I'm going to show you folks how I used to compete with Bayleaf. And Empoleon! Yes, that is a Steel-type Pokemon, isn't it? It's a Water Steel-type Pokemon. And, as I stated earlier, it has gotten buffed in recent years. Alright. Well, I guess I could go straight for the Giga Drain. At this point, I just need to focus on taking on any opposing threats. We'll go for the Dragon Dance here, and assuming that Haxorus can take at least one hit, or, you know, maybe they're both going to double down on the Haxorus right here. Assuming Haxorus can take this, Haxorus can turn into a Sweeper for the rest of this battle. Okay? Didn't do a whole lot, but I'm not super worried. Let's see. The Skarmory could just be going for Whirlwind again, too. Let's see what happens. Ice Beam. Oh, can you take this, buddy? Darn it. Darn it, darn it, darn it. All right, we're going to go for that Bayleaf sweep then. Not even worried. You know, it's really sad. Okay, fine. Tinkaton's about to come in anyway. But now you can't even use Whirlwind anymore because I'm only going to be down to my last two Pokemon. So whatever. Now it's going to be Tinkaton that's going to get the health at the end of every turn because that's where the Leech Seed is set. There you go. Great. And then I'll still get healed from the grassy terrain, so that's totally fine with me. Alright. And the Empoleon's going to get healed as well, but I'm not super worried about that. Boom. Tinkaton, you can have that. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, we're just going to keep that Skarmory in play. Alright. I got my two Goyles going up. And I guess I could set up Light Screen with Bayleaf, because if this Empoleon's going to be specially attacking me, this will be beneficial. And this is actually how I used to run Bayleaf back in the day, was with Light Screen, because I used to pair it with Mawile, who had Intimidate for its ability, so that way I could basically drop my opponent's attack and boost my special defense, so that way I just had a more defensive team. Alright, Body Press. Not super worried about that either. There's the Light Screen, and then the Empoleon won't do anything this turn because I used Fake Out on it. Very good. Alright. We'll get it, we'll get it. So you're gonna restore health from the grassy terrain, and then that Leech Seed's gonna keep going until that Skarmory faints, so this is a matter of endurance, which makes sense for a battle like this because Steel-type Pokemon are very, very durable. That's their whole shtick. But I'll pull through this. Alright? Now then, shall we go for the knockoff, see what this Empoleon's holding, and then we can still go for the Giga Drain on it? In fact, I guess what I could do, just to make this deal some more damage, we'll Terrestrialize the Bayleaf. Let's get it. Here we go. Aw, it's kind of a shame. I have the left-handed throwing style. I was kind of hoping that I would have terrestrialized the ball in my left hand, but it's whatever. All right, Bayleaf, you're my ace. Let's go ahead and show everyone why, huh? I'm gonna show everyone that you're gonna be bulkier than these pesky steel types. Boom, decent damage. All right, Mystic Water. Okay, well, I don't really know if you're gonna be using water type moves. Tinkaton's gonna be fine. Giga Drain, so now this will have some extra power behind it. And we're on grassy terrain. Okay, well, the grassy terrain is supposed to boost the power of grass type moves, but that doesn't change the fact that my Bayleaf is not particularly strong and that you're still a fairly defensive Pokemon that's a couple levels higher than me. All right, let's see what we got here. All right, that Light Screen coming in clutch. Thank you. Now let's go ahead and heal it up. Yeah. I would not say that grass is my favorite typing, but I really am showcasing all that grass types have to offer here, huh? I know this battle is going on way longer than it needs to. Totally get it. These two Pokemon being my remaining Pokemon is less than ideal circumstances. But for now, let's go ahead and Gigaton Hammer that. And let's go ahead and Giga Drain you. All right, boom. There you go, and the Giga Drain will finish it off. Okay, yes, the Body Press. I just gotta remember the order of speed. It's psyching me out that Tinkaton is the fastest one here. But, all right. There you go. Goodbye, Empoleon. Great, and then at the end of this turn, that'll just be a free turn to heal up everything. So boom. I appreciate this challenge, and I appreciate that I can use my knowledge of competitive Pokemon battling to my advantage here. Boom. That extra level is gonna go a long way. All right, look at all that health restoration. Yeah, Steel and Grass type Pokemon's pretty bulky, but a Steel grass-type Pokemon itself wouldn't be super useful because it'd be 4 times weak to fire. Ah, Scizor. That could be problematic for me because its bug-type moves will be super effective toward me. What I can still do is I can still go for the knockoff onto you, because I can't use Giga Drain twice in a row. I can still use Leech Seed on you. So there's the knockoff. All right, let's see what you're holding. You were holding Aqua Berry. All right, probably the weak. I think that's the one that you use when you don't want to be weak to fire moves, or it makes it so that fire type moves don't deal as much damage to you. All right, let's see what we got here. So boom. Pounce. Yep, that's gonna hurt. All right, no worries. Lowers my speed. That's the least that I'm worried about. All right, here we go. I already figured Bayleaf was slow. I'm just lucky that Bayleaf outsped you. Then again, Scizor I think has a very, very low speed stat. That's why I usually run it with Bullet Punch. All right, there we go. Now the thing is, Bayleaf could easily go down right here. So hopefully using Gigaton Hammer here will deal enough damage to take you out. That's what I'm hoping. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, I just have to go for it, right? So we'll do that. And then we'll set up grassy terrain again. Let's see what we got. All right, yeah, you're checking your watch. I know this battle's been going on for a while. All right, Tinkaton, I'm counting on you. Oh, frick. Well, no matter what, the Scizor is going down this turn. Okay, Trailblades into which Pokemon? Tinkaton? Oh, okay, that actually worked out. I thought you were gonna take out the Bayleaf right here. Well, all right. Well, then it makes me glad that I set up the grassy terrain because the Leech Seed from the Scizor will take it out and restore health to Bayleaf, and then the grassy terrain will restore health to Bayleaf, and the Skarmory gets absolutely nothing because it's not touching the ground, so therefore it doesn't get to receive the benefits of the terrain. So boom. All right, that goes to Bayleaf. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, goodbye, Scizor. All right, and then we'll take some more health from that Skarmory in just a moment. There we go. Back to more than half. Very good, very good. Working on it, working on it. How many more Pokemon you got? I think you're down to 2, right? I took out the Alolan Dugtrio, I took down the Scizor, I took the, oh, Reuniclus. That's not a Steel-type Pokemon. We're probably gonna Terrestrialize it in a moment, right? That's the whole thing. Well, let's go for the knockoff while I have the chance. You're gonna Terrestrialize it, so this is just gonna deal neutral damage, but I can knock off whatever item you're holding, which I'm gonna bet is gonna be leftovers. Then, your ability usually makes it so that you aren't damaged by secondary effects. So I don't know that using Leech Seed on you is a very good idea. So we're just gonna go for the Giga Drain instead, because if there's anything you are, it's bulky. Yeah, it makes sense that you'd be on the team. Oh, you're not Terrestrializing it. You just wanted to have a bulky team. All right. Well, hopefully Terra Grass Giga Drain on grassy terrain from a Bayleaf will hopefully deal decent damage to it. Nope, I'm definitely not worried about that Skarmory. Like I said, keep the tanky Pokemon on the field sometimes. There we go, boom. All right, that'll give me a juicy amount of health. Now we're cooking. There we go. All right, Trick Room. Ah, haha, that is what you do with the Reuniclus, huh? So Trick Room will make it so that all Pokemon speed stats are basically inverted. Now the slowest Pokemon will be the fastest Pokemon on the field, while the fastest Pokemon is the slowest. So basically, Reuniclus is now gonna start going first, and Bayleaf is probably gonna start going second, and so on and so forth. Well, all right, that's fine. Skarmory is finally down. We have sapped all of its health through Leech Seed. Man, this battle's been going on for that long, huh? All right, Metagross! Oh, frick. You still had another Pokemon. Yeah, that's a problem. That's a heavy hitter. Well, we're gonna go for the knockoff onto Metagross. This is a Psychic Steel-type Pokemon, and it is very, very offensive. This Pokemon can run a variety of different moves. It's a pseudo-legendary Pokemon, so its stats are fantastic. I gotta take this thing down before it becomes a problem. So, or I could take out the Reuniclus now. I guess I should focus on the Reuniclus. Now that we have Trick Room, well, that's a little weird that you set up Trick Room and then sent in Metagross, because Metagross isn't really slow. Even so, let's see what I can do here. Time is short, let's wrap up this battle. So are you really gonna Terrestrialize this? What's happening here? You are, you're Terrestrializing the Metagross. That is not what I saw coming. Well, kudos on you for psyching me out. All right, and then what do we got? Terra Steel, all right, so whatever this thing uses to hurt me, it's gonna hurt. If it starts locking on to Tinkaton, I'm actually gonna be in trouble. Let's see what happens. Oh, you went for Protect, frick. So I can't take you out this turn. Okay. But Tinkaton should now outspeed the Metagross because of Trick Room's effect. All right. Oh no, you intentionally have a slow one. Okay, got it. Don't worry, Spicial, we got this. Okay, knock off. Okay, what item are you holding? Expert Belt, got it. Glad I got that removed. All right, and now we're all gonna restore some health from the grassy terrain. No big deal, but I've got no more Leech Seed in effect. All right, yeah, this is just a concern for Tinkaton. Okay, let's see. I mean, Fake Out is still gonna be my best. Well, no, it's not, because it's not holding an item anymore. I guess I could go for the Gigaton Hammer. Yeah, we'll go for the Gigaton Hammer, and then I'll Leech Seed this thing just in case. No, maybe I shouldn't, because Bailey's probably gonna go down this turn, right? So we'll Giga Drain the Reuniclus. Here we go. Okay, yep, you're the fastest thing here. Can Bailey take this? My light screen's gone. Guys, I might actually lose this. Bailey, I'm sorry, girl. I'm trying my best. Let's see what we got here. Okay. Ice Punch. Okay, I thought that was gonna miss for a second. Okay, here we go. We're okay. Gigaton Hammer onto it. Okay. All right, Tinkaton, it's up to you. How many more turns is that Trick Room in effect? Okay, here we go. Restoring a little bit of health, but so are they. I need to see how much longer. I think this is the last turn of Trick Room. 2 more turns. Okay, that's the last turn of Grassy Terrain, though. Not that that really is gonna matter, and I can't use Gigaton Hammer twice in a row. So I just gotta go for knockoff. Are you gonna use Protect, though? That's the concern I have. I feel like you are. And this isn't gonna do a whole. I mean, this is gonna do. I need to do knockoff into Gigaton Hammer, and then that'll be enough to probably take out the Metagross. I could always go for Player Up. Oh, but you can't have your attack. You can't have your stats lowered, right? Because you're. Oh man. Okay. Then it's got to be knockoff. Knockoff into the Metagross. Here we go. Yeah, but as soon as it hits me with a Steel type move, it is gonna hurt. Okay, I'm glad I didn't target the Reuniclus. Okay. Here we go. The more health the Pokemon has left, the more it will suffer from this move. You've been warned? What move is this? Hard Press? Oh my god, Tinkaton, you're the best! All right. Boom. All right. A little bit of health for everyone. What is Hard Press? Is that that's gotta be a Steel type move, right? If that's the case, then Tinkaton's in a little bit of trouble. I'm hoping she can take this. It just sucks that the Trick Room is still in effect for 1 more turn. Then maybe in that case, no, I have to focus on Metagross right here. I have to. All right, Tinkaton, we got this. Hard Press, but the more health I have, the more damage this does. Am I dead? I'm okay. Okay, here we go, and boom, all right. What? Oh, you changed it to normal. I was gonna say, well, oh, okay. So did I just win this? If I use knockoff, that should be it, right? Let's see. Okay, I'm so glad you're using Protect here. Tinkaton should now outspeed the Metagross. Unless it has Bullet Punch, which I don't think it gets. Okay, cool. I don't know why the Reuniclus did that, but you basically just threw away the match. All right. Well, goodbye, Metagross. All right. And because you use Protect this turn, your odds of Protect working again on the next turn aren't going to be so great. So let's go ahead and use Knockoff and finish this off, right? Ah! What? Tinkaton, you're the best! Oh my god! This battle has been such a roller coaster. My goodness. Gigaton, hammer it. Go get it. Oh my god. Tinkaton, you're the best. Woo-wee! Defeating a Steel-type leader with a Steel-type Pokemon. Just a shame that none of my Pokemon got the experience for that. Woo-wee! Well, I wanted a challenge and I got it. I am not enough. I see. You almost had it. I don't really know why you went for Trick Room on that turn. Whatever. Oh, Bailey wants to evolve even in death, huh? That's okay, girl. I could not have done this battle without you. Grassy terrain, Leech Seed, and I even terrestrialized, and I almost still lost. Golly. You know what? I had some really bad luck at the start of that battle. I deserve to have some good luck at the end of it. All right, I'll gladly take that. The strength of one's Pokemon reflects the strength of one's beliefs. Your desire to help Kieran is evidently greater than my own. No, you care plenty. Yoshiller, you truly are a kind person. All right then, Time for a photo. You must ensure that your victory here is properly commemorated. All right, Elite Four's Amarys defeated. You really want to do a heart? Isn't there something we could do that better represents steel? I don't know. You can make your fingers look like an upside down like diamond type of thing. I don't know. We can do a heart though. I like doing that with my hands. Very good, very good. Oh, you kicked my butt. That's the closest I ever got to like losing to anyone in this game in a long time. Although I guess I did lose to one of the gym leaders back in Paldea, huh? But I digress. I will give you this TM2. It contains a favorite move of mine. All right, hard press, TM225. Cool. So yeah, it looks like it's a steel type move. The target is crushed with an arm, a claw, or the like to inflict damage. The more HP the target has left, the greater the move's power. It's up to you to help Kiara and Yoshiller. I entrust my wish to you. Time for me to go. So long. See you later. Oh, hey. Yo, champ in the making. That's one Elite Four member beat. Things are looking good for you. Amarys sure leaves an impression, huh? It's wild seeing her and Carmine talk. You'd never guess it, but they click in a weird way. It's pretty funny to watch. The thing about Amarys is, as rigid as she looks, she's got a sensitive streak a mile wide. Remember that about her, okay? Even if it's hard to tell from outside. You might just be the one we need to shake up things in the League Club. That's it from me. Good luck with the remaining Elite Three! You know, I get the feeling the remaining Elite Three are going to be a lot easier than that battle. But also, next time I'm going to rotate out my party some more. My party automatically restored. Nope, I gotta go do that myself. All right, well, it was nice to finally see a Metagross. What an intriguing battle. All right, let's go ahead and now we'll go ahead and get rid of this marker here. So you can remove that as my destination. And the next destination will be north. We're gonna go ahead and head over to the Polar Plaza next time, and we'll fight Drayton, the guy that just talked to me. A dragon-type user in the ice-type region. How interesting, how brave of that man. All right, let's go back to Central Plaza and heal up, and let's go ahead and get ready for the outro. So folks, this has been quite the roller coaster of a video. I fought a lot of Scizor. I got my butt kicked by that one trainer at the beginning of the video, and I almost got my butt kicked completely by this Elite Four member. But it's done. I am victorious, and I have, well, primarily Tinkaton and Bayleaf to thank, but you know, Jolteon, Haxorus, Hawlucha, and Weavile have helped in one way or another as well. And I got my Terra Orb recharged. Very good, very good, very good. All right, we'll continue on with the Blueberry Academy's Elite 3 in due time, but for now, that wraps up this part of my Pokemon Scarlet walkthrough, and I'd like to thank you all for watching. I hope to see you all in future videos. Bye-bye, humans. Whoosh! Hey everyone, thank you so much for watching my video. If you enjoyed what you saw, the best ways to support me are to click on the like button down below, and if you have any questions or feedback, please leave a comment. Viewer engagement helps my videos perform better, so anything helps. And if you haven't already done so, please subscribe to my channel if you want to see more fun gameplay videos. I hope to see you all in the future. Bye-bye, humans! Whoosh!